Hello my loves, and welcome back to day 27 of our 4-week workout challenge. If you could do some math, 4 weeks, 7 days a week, that means there's only 28 days in this challenge, and today is the second to last day together. I really want you to bring it all today, take what serves you, and be so proud of yourself for showing up for all 4 weeks of this program. I originally created a little fitness workout challenge to be able to help you guys become consistent with mindful movement to help connect yourself to what feels healthy for you, what feels good for you, and really give you a resource to stay consistent. So let's finish out this consistency. We have one final cardio day together. It's gonna be sweaty, it's gonna be energizing, and I'm gonna offer both low impact and high impact options. Let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off strong, you're gonna plant your feet, arms are above your head, bring it into a march. You know exactly what the vibe is here. You're already engaging your core because I've yelled at you for 27 days in a row. Someone commented that they needed a February challenge so I could remind you to engage your core and squeeze at the top. I second that. We absolutely need to figure out what to do after this. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking a TikTok challenge, something to keep us consistent, something to keep this community going, because it's so much easier to be consistent with exercise when you have someone cheering you on, when you have a group of people who are doing it with you. So continuing to squeeze through your core, engage your core, you know exactly what I'm about to say. Instructor Bethany is coming out, knees are driving up to the ceiling for 3, 4, 2, and 1, just barely starting to get that heart rate up. Take your feet just about shoulder width distance apart, just enough to get you going, and you're gonna squeeze your core and drop into a seat, and we're gonna keep this quick. So today's cardio, I'm gonna keep it a little bit more low impact today. You guys have been working so freaking hard. Your bodies have been doing so much for you, and every other workout has been pretty intense. So we're gonna take a low intensity option today, but we're gonna keep it steady state. So we're gonna try to keep your heart rate going at a pretty level state just to keep you elevated, keep you sweating a little bit, but not burn you out. So we're gonna keep going here. Continue to engage your glutes, squeezing at the top. Now every time I say that, I overthink it. Okay, dropping down, shoulders are down and back. And for 3 more, we're gonna be here. And in just a second, we're gonna take it into a wide leg squat to finish out this warm up. Let's take it out into a wide leg squat. Toes are turning out. Again, engage your core, roll your hips down. Shoulders are down and back. You're nice and proud in a tall straight line, and drop it down. There it is. Keeping this nice and quick, keeping it spicy. This is the best part of the day, this and the end. I love that we have our little routine together. You can really get in the zone. You know, as soon as we start marching, as soon as we start squatting, where exactly you are. You are locked in this moment. You are ready to show up for yourself. 4, 3, 4, 2, keep breathing, and 1. We're gonna keep that heart rate up, and you're either going to take it into a squat and stepping side to side, moving down your mat. So this is a great point if you have some bands to use those here to help increase that burn, or if you'd like to take it to a higher intensity option. Like I said, I'm gonna give you mostly low intensity, but also some high intensity. If you'd like to take one with me here, you can squat and then step it out. So whatever works for you here, whatever rate of cardio you're wanting to get today, whatever is serving you and your body, that's where you're gonna find yourself, and you're gonna stick with it and feel so proud of yourself. I really hope throughout this program that you have found such a sense of love for yourself, such a sense of accomplishment for completing something, for really sticking to it. And I want you to keep focusing on bringing your chest up so it's your knees bending down, not you hinging at your waist here. 4, 3, continue here. 4, 2, last one before we bring it up. Let's keep the momentum. We're gonna move into a jumping jack. This is gonna be a modified jumping jack. You are more than welcome to find a full version of this jumping jack, but we're gonna take the lower impact version together today. But I still want you to find energy through every point of this movement. So your arms are coming up to the top with purpose, with energy, and your legs are still sending so much strong movement into the ground. You're pushing through your leg as underneath you, so you're not sinking into your hip, but taking every ounce of goodness from this movement. If you hear me tell you, pretend you're moving through water one more time, I know you're gonna just cry yourself to sleep, but pretend you're moving through water. Really take everything that you can from this movement. We're gonna move into T-jacks. So bringing your arms up to a T, and this can still stay quick. Your arms are full of energy. In your T-jack, your arms are coming up to shoulder level in front of you, finding strength still through those shoulders. Through your arms, you're sending the energy to the front of the room. Your core is still engaged, pretending there's a string pulling up through the crown of your head to keep you tall and strong here. You're always welcome to do an actual jumping jack, but if you've got a sleeping baby or neighbors or someone you're not trying to disturb, or even just preserving your energy a little bit here, then this is a perfect option as well. We're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Take it to the side. We're gonna find ourselves in a lunge. Similar to the leg day, lunging down and then bringing your right leg up. But the difference here is I want you to switch. So then take your left leg and bring that up. So we're finding equal movements through both sides, keeping it nice and quick. This is really challenging our coordination and our balance and getting your heart rate up nice and strong. So keep that core engaged to protect your low back. As you send that leg up with energy, you're welcome to just tap to the side as well. Whatever suits you, whatever floats your boat today. And continuing to pull up, using control through every single muscle fiber to extend your leg back and push up with energy to the ceiling. You're here for 3, for 2, we're gonna switch it up here in 1. And instead of doing jump squats here, we're just gonna be continuing to step back without that foot raise, and then we're gonna pulse for 3, 2, 1, step it up. Then we're gonna go back for 3, and we're gonna pulse in 3, 2, 1, step it up. So it's a little bit more of a mind game today, but we're not gonna be having any jumping. So we're modifying it a bit here. There's always options for whatever level you wanna take. If you'd like to take a jump with a pulse as well, you're never gonna guess what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say you're welcome to take that. And we're gonna be pulsing in 3, 2, 1. I'm proud of you guys for learning what works for your body and learning what level you are capable of. 3, 2, 1, bring it forward. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna go straight into sumo squats here. Same kind of deal, 3 full and 3 pulse at the bottom. It really is a bit of a leg exercise, but these are major muscles in your body. They're getting a lot of blood pumping, a lot of oxygen being pushed through your entire body. So I'm proud of you guys for taking time to feel your body just waking up, feel your body staying alive, and I'm pretty sure I'm counting these right, and if I'm not, just be along for the journey. We're just all here together. Last set of these, and pulse at the bottom. 3, 2, 1, step it up. Bring it into a really quick little RDL. So I'm gonna take you through one motion slowly, and then we're gonna pick up the pace. Shoulders are down and back. Engage your glutes, engage your core. Shocker, I know, but you're gonna pretend that you have weights in your hands and run them down the length of your legs till about your knee. And if it helps, you can pretend that you've been karate chopped at the waist, or that you have like groceries in your hands. You need to like bump the door closed. So we're here, we're at a bent position. Your glutes are still engaged. Try to push down and away with your heels so you really find that in your glutes. And then push up to the top, really squeezing, finding a strong, tall movement. Now we're gonna pick up the pace here because this is still cardio. We are still going. We're still so quick with it. I really want you to focus on your low back and be honest with yourself. If it's hurting, or if you feel like your form isn't quite right, you're welcome to bend your knees a little bit more. If that softens the blow on your lower back or softens this movement for you, I'm gonna make sure that I keep my hands close to my body. I know sometimes they tend to wander out, but your shoulders are gonna stay down and back. Don't let them come here, but they're down and away from your shoulders. 4, 3, squeezing up, 4, 2, and 1, taking it straight into a curtsy squat, planting that right leg, taking that left leg down, plant it, and up to the ceiling, plant it again. We're gonna do something very similar here where we're gonna stay here for a few, and then we're gonna switch to that left leg to even it out, and then we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a variation. So we're quick, it's not burning out that right leg, it's just keeping that heart rate up. So we're switching to that left leg, and in a second, we're gonna switch right back to our right leg, bringing it over, left leg is gonna go back, right leg is planted. You're gonna be pulsing up for 3, bringing it up to stepping with your left foot, I apologize. So stepping back, bringing it together for 3, and pulsing for 3. Stepping together, there it is. This is like a little mind game. I wanted to make today a little bit more interesting because it was our last day together doing cardio. So I wanted to switch things up, and I feel like it's kind of fun. I want to do some more interesting, fun, compound, complex movement. What are making sentences? I feel like every time I say like compound, complex, I'm back in kindergarten making sentences with those little boards, you know? But tapping it up, we're switching to our left leg now, and now we're pulsing down. 3, 2, 1, step it up for 3, for 2, and 1, step it back and pulse. Really finding your heart rate staying elevated, and that was definitely more than 3 pulses. But guess what? It's my world, and we're all just living in it. So we're gonna pulse back for 3, 2, 1, step it up. Now that your heart rate's up, but you're hopefully not dying, we're gonna go back into our modified jumping jacks. So continuing to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, no matter the level that you're taking, in an effort to get yourself all the oxygen that your brain needs, that your body needs. Keep yourself regulated and finding a strong, quick movement. But as I was saying before, I love finding a little bit more complex exercises to keep things interesting and to challenge your body and your balance and your mobility. And we're gonna take it into a T-jack here and forward, and there we go, keeping those arms nice and strong, energy shooting through your fingertips. You're welcome to have little bala bangles or any form of weight in this exercise as well, but just having your body weight, just being connected with yourself is more than enough. We're gonna switch this into jumping jacks and T-jacks here in just a second. In 3, in 2, and 1, and out to a jumping jack and up to a T-jack. Continuing to find this nice, strong movement. Your heart rate is up, you're a little sweaty, those endorphins are releasing, and even a low impact exercise like this is more than enough for your day. It's more than enough to get your body moving, ready to go. So I hope you guys really have found kindness to your body through this program. We're gonna be here for 3, for 2, and 1. We're gonna drop it down for a few more cardio exercises on the floor, and then we'll wrap it up. This is probably the most spicy part of today. We're gonna take it into some mountain climbers, then into some push-ups, and we're gonna intermingle the two. So follow along because we are really mixing it up today. So starting with a mountain climber, you're gonna keep those legs straight on, so no need to be challenging those obliques by taking them to opposite. You're just gonna keep them straight on for 3, for 2, and 1. And you're gonna keep yourself in your tabletop position. Hopefully your hair is not being a menace today. And drop it into 3 push-ups. So drop down to your knees if you need to, but either way, you're gonna keep your glutes squeezed and you're gonna keep your elbows in. Then back into our mountain climbers, keeping that sweat going, keeping those endorphins rushing for 3, for 2, and 1. You're welcome to have your hands in a fist. If you are part of the weak wrist club, I'm giving us a second. You're welcome. Drop it down into a push-up for 3, for 2, and 1. And back to mountain climbers is your final set. Again, keep that heart rate up. You are almost done here. We're gonna go a little bit longer. For 5, for 4, keep your core engaged. 2, and 1. Last set of push-ups here. My core is really screaming for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop it back into child's pose. You guys are done for the day. I'm so proud of us for sticking with that. It was spicy, but it was so gentle on our bodies, and that is my absolute favorite kind of exercise. Bring yourself into a comfortable seated position. I feel like we have truly trauma bonded through this entire series together, this entire challenge. So I hope that you will keep these habits with you for life. Repeat these workouts as many times as you need. And take a second to calm your mind and let your heart rate start to lower. Place one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach. Exhale it all out. Begin to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Feel your mind begin to clear. 3, 2, 1. You're welcome to find stillness or movement, whatever's calling to you, to keep your mind clear and calm, allowing the triumph of today to wash over you. Even if you struggled with motivation to get here, you got here and you finished out today. I just realized that I haven't had you guys reflect on those 3 things that you are calling into your life. So take now as your daily reminder to call your beautiful future reality into your current reality. 3 things that you are manifesting, creating in your life. Feel a sense of happiness and contentment wash over you as you realize that those things are currently showing up in your life. Whether you can see it or not, the universe is already working on bringing those things to you. Go ahead and open your eyes. Return back to the moment with me. Thank you guys so much for sharing day 27 with me. A nice little sweaty cardio day. I will see you tomorrow for the very last day of our workout challenge. Tomorrow we're gonna be working on affirmations, on some stretching. So if there's anything you guys would like to see in those affirmations, anything that you would like to hear, or any specific muscle groups that you'd like to stretch out, let me know so we can get those in for tomorrow. And I am so excited to see you there. I love you.